That's why we don't care facial expression, the collective said and my higher self said right now. He wants me to be exactly who I am, on all levels. So, without ego or conditioning or manipulation or anything or direction from other people, he just wants me to be myself and not be manipulated, and live the truth that I know is true. God keeps saying, just discern her. So that's the secret to everything. I'm going to... Yeah, the masculine collective keeps saying, we'll call you a baby. But that's the dark entities out there that try to trick you. And I still do attract those because I'm probably not fully confident yet. But by putting the camera off and getting scared by them, or I won't get a job if I say stuff like this or stuff like that, that's all fear. If you put the camera off, I'm learning that that's bad, because then they've got you. So you have to just keep the camera on and not care about consequences, about anything, because you're going to be fine no matter what with anything that happens to you. So especially if God's here. So this is how I'm learning my mediumship, because it's a ship of people, right, to other people. Medium being a medium between spirit world and this world. So you just like Cerner, I heard somebody saying. I think Lily's mum said that, you just like Cerner, so there you go. Coffee it is. I'm going to keep this on actually, we're going to have a chat today. So I'm going to make green tea and half coffee because it's really good for cognition, that stuff. And I'm going to keep an eye on these pizzas because sometimes... Okay, wow, that's foamed up quite a bit. I reckon one of them's cooked. One of them's definitely done now. It doesn't take long, people, in a hot oven, the pizza to cook. So we're going to show you what this looks like. And that actually looks... I'm happy enough with that. You don't want to overcook it, I hope you can see it. But as you can see, that bit there, that's cooked. It just, because it's flour, it gives the illusion of raw, but that's cooked. That looks good, and the cheese is melted all in the middle of it, that you can't see it, but you can see it foaming up here. That's perfect, people. I just want to see, yeah, you can see that, can't you? I'll focus it. That's perfect. So, that's faggot bum I'm hearing. Does faggot bum mean being receptive, or just confirming what they mean, or does that mean stay at home boy, or both? Don't know. Does it matter if I know or not? Probably not. Will I find out in time if I need to know? Probably. It smells good. It's faggot scum, that's what Muhammad said. He reckons that pizza is faggot scum. This pizza is like gourmet quality. Homegrown eggplants, French cheese. What on earth is wrong with that? Homemade pizza dough. It tastes delicious. What, because I made the pizza, is that what you're saying, Mo? Why can't men be cooks? Why can't men enjoy cooking? You got some limitations in your mindset, I think, Mo. Thinks I should be buying Domino's. I still buy Domino's, but I cook pizza too. Or is faggot scum a compliment to eat pizza while you suck somebody's dick? Alright, I'm going to get my cup. A lot of gay people don't like Muhammad Faham, by the way, for his vulgar language and his lack of acceptance for people. But a lot of gay people probably don't like me either, but there you go. Because you're a bagger, apparently. Not really, people. I'm universal with what I am sexually. I'm quite open-minded. But yes, I do like bagging. Cockslut is still the best orgasm you can have for a gay person, by the way. Cockslut nerd is the highest vibration gay person that you can find. That's what God actually said. So, and the reason why it is because it's scum. That's what Muhammad said as well. It gets you in the platform by doing that. So, it's blue balls, people. That's why it's so good. Okay. Just do faggot man, then Ben said. Faggot man. I'm faggot sooner. That's faggot man. Faggot quality is faggot man. The guy I met last night was a cockslut and he was really masculine. You know, he had an image of weightlifting on the front of his grinder profile. So, go figure. He's target masculine. If Target clothing isn't bad, we don't want Target clothing, don't we? Well, I've got a few things from Target. This was from Rivers in Adelaide. I love Rivers, that clothing store. It's like polar fleece jumper. Excuse me, I've got flour here. But this is polar fleece and it's my favourite jacket because it's so warm. It was expensive. I reckon it was like it's like a $50 jacket. Not expensive to some, but it's more than I would pay like a lot of the time. Muhammad said that's faggot scum. That's what he reckons. He's picture perfect in a photo, isn't he, Muhammad Fahan? Jeez. It's judgy, isn't he? Oh well. Am I manly for going to Rivers, Muhammad Fahan? Did you want a river? Did you want a Murray River flood? Or did you want faggot line? And what did you want, Mo? I know what turns you on the most spiritually. He likes a cocksucking dam, that's what Muhammad likes, a fuck-licking dam. That's what he loves, in his mouth, at the end. I've heard all about you, Mo. I know what turns you on. Yet you're so stringent about what society thinks about forklifting and you want faggot line for me. So, I think you filter yourself a lot, Mo. God's tried to make me where my shit really smells because, A, that's where you have the best sex. B, that's where you lighten up. C, that's where you're happy. That's something Lifestyle Bakery would have never have taught me. So, you just have to be smart, obviously. Cockstocking love does affect people if they don't really do it properly. So that's why, yeah, I'm not going to repeat the stuff I've said over and over again, but that's why God's keeping me here. Because he said, if you go back to work, I don't need you there because they're going to... Forklifting is the problem. That was the whole problem. The right way was the whole problem that fucked people up the most. That's why I like Bergamo, God said, because he has less of a negative impact on people. So it's funny, you would think that the other way would have done better for people, but it didn't. So green tea, that's why I love Fago, that's what Joe's mum said. I channel Joe's mum from China, and the funny thing is that people in other countries that have probably never spoken much English, they even if they don't know how to speak the language, they understand me, my existence, and they can speak to me in English through my ear. They're all knowing as a soul. So yeah, I asked Florence King. I actually asked her, "Do you understand Joe's mum's existence?" She's never met Joe's mum, but she lives in China, Joe's mum. And Florence King was like, "Yes, I do understand her existence, but I don't share personal details that you don't need to know about other people here." And she knows her whole life, and she knows everything about her. And Michelle Vidler then chipped in and said, "Thank you, faggot," as if to say, "Ben, if you've got this ability, you keep things secret that you don't need to share." That's what Michelle said, because she's a very telepathic. She reads into people like a book, and she does it for fun though as well. She likes snooping in people's lives, but that's more a feminine thing, isn't it? You're not supposed to share personal details willy-nilly as a psychic. But I thought you'd find that interesting. I remember Michelle saying that she can actually, when she hears another language through her intuition, she doesn't know the language, but she knows what the words mean, and she understands what the words are, because she's very highly connected to the afterlife. She actually understands it, even not knowing the language. So, isn't it so interesting? I love all this stuff. Henrietta should be here. She loves all this stuff. So, I reckon this piece is done. We find it interesting, Ben, they're saying, all this stuff you talk about. Now, this piece is definitely ready now. I've left this in not too long, but that's... Just do Cerner, I'm hearing. Is this Cerner? I reckon that was a masculine male. I reckon he thinks it's Cerner. That was my brother, actually, telling me that. So, they reckon that's Cerner to be making that pizza. So... That's what Henrietta always said. Think of Cerner. Think of Cerner. People are laughing because they laugh at Henrietta. Sorry, Henrietta, I don't mean to be offensive to you. Spirit people have thoughts and emotions just like human people. The only difference is there's no physical body. Henrietta actually said spirit means energy. That's why it's called spirit, because it's energy. So we're energy, that's what she said. It's educational, this channel, isn't it? Just over drinking coffee. Never had to be hard to be a teacher, did it? You're loving me, Jane? She's getting very spiritual now, apparently, in real life, I heard. She said, "I love Puzu, faggot." That's what she said. Gee, she's opening up more. She's not a dumb faggot. That's what somebody said. The reading about Charlotte was actually for me as well, that she did. And Muhammad was like, "Ooh." He said, "I would fuck you now." That's what he said. And I was thinking about Jordan, my ex. I used to fuck him because Muhammad likes fucking masculine men. And Jordan was very masculine. You know, and like I fucked him, and he was a bit of a boo. And even a lot of men in the male collective said, we would fuck you because you're a boo. Like, that's vulnerable men are attractive to them. Yeah, they said thank you, the female collective. So there you go. Just don't be a wanker, they said, because they knew what else I was about to say. J-Lo would like it, yeah. Someone said to Jordan that they would fuck him if they paid him. Like, if they paid him to, like, they said, "I'll fuck you if you pay me so much money," because it's that whole, I guess, naughty aspect of it that's hot for people. It's a fantasy, isn't it? It's taking advantage of someone that's vulnerable. It's very sexual, and yeah, J-Lo, the person around here, that's what he likes. He likes that sort of using mentality, and that turns him on a lot. That's what a lot of gay men really like. So they don't like traditional sea urchin style. They like yeah, someone said that's fagger now because it's fun to just fantasize like and do this stuff like that, you know. Women said, "Did I say that?" I think that's a very sea urchin thing to say. Just do a fag. They said boo and they said at the same time. So obviously it depends on the person. That's what women said. Scum is what makes people very sexual though. That's why when J-Lo was masturbating me with that massager, that electric massager, I saw him get the most excited he ever got. And the reason why he wouldn't touch me in the bedroom because it was too much of a faggot apparently. That's why I asked my spirit guys and they said he's not into you because you're too much of a faggot. He prefers really selfish men, that's what he likes. So he didn't like anal sex either. He was more of a cock slut, that's what he liked the most. But he wanted anal sex for me because he thought that would fix my facial expression. But yeah, doing something for show or for fake motives just doesn't work. I've learnt that, you know, so. Although Nick would like it if it was him, my ex Nick, so he would like anal sex, so go figure. Everyone's different.